A surreal scene unfolds on the vast grasslands, suddenly alive with movement. Herds of giant animals move in formation. Predators lurk in the shadows, an eternal arena of survival, spinning in a relentless cycle. Serengeti, the starting point of the greatest journey of survival for Africa's wild plains. Millions of prey face the most intense challenges: hunger, thirst, exhaustion, and unyielding predators. The race for survival begins. Welcome to Wild Serengeti, battle for survival in predator territory. The Serengeti migration is a cycle of survival, where life and loss intertwine. Here, every creature, from swift predators to resilient prey, plays a role in the flawless tapestry of the wild. Across the grasslands, the pounding rhythm of hooves reverberates, a signal of the imminent clash between hunter and hunted. The leopard, ever patient, stalks its target, hoisting its prize high into the trees, keeping it safe from lions and hyenas. Elsewhere on the plains, the cheetah streaks like an arrow in the decisive moment. Its speed brings it to its prey, though victory remains fleeting. Even when a meal is caught, a cheetah's hold on it is rarely secure. Here, the lion seizes the chaos to trap its prey. With strategic precision, it drives herds of wildebeests and zebras into narrow grass corridors, blocking escape routes. A pursuit begins. The strong will press forward, while the vulnerable may lag behind. Beneath the Mara River's surface, shadows lie in wait. The Nile crocodile remains still, eyes watchful. They wait for the river crossing, where chaos paves the way for a swift and powerful strike. As the herds plunge into the river, the waters churn, fierce, yet unable to elude the hunt from below. Each leap from the water is a struggle for survival, each narrow escape a step closer to existence. Amidst a land spanning over 12,000 square miles, the Serengeti unfolds like an endless world. In the distance, vast plains stretch out, evoking a quiet serenity, but in an instant, the landscape springs to life. Millions of wildebeests, zebras, and smaller antelope like the Thompson's gazelle begin their arduous journey, crossing the Mara River and braving the raw wilderness filled with challenges. Each stride of the herd carries the threads of a delicate ecological web. From cool riverine forests to waterlogged swamps, from sweeping grasslands to dense woodlands. Every area is home to hundreds of bird species and 70 species of mammals. This is an interconnected ecosystem where each creature, no matter how small, plays a role in maintaining nature's balance. The wild here is also an arena for predators like lions, cheetahs, and spotted hyenas. Natural battles ignite with each migration. Together, they create a dynamic tapestry, both graceful and intense, capturing the grandeur of one of Africa's 7 natural wonders. Stretching across the central and western regions of Serengeti National Park lies the Serengeti Woodlands ecosystem. This land, with its blend of open grasslands and sparse woodlands, creates a unique and vibrant natural landscape. Covering thousands of square miles, the Serengeti woodlands provide a stable habitat for many non-migratory species, such as giraffes and elephants. The rich vegetation here, including acacia trees and dense shrubs, serves as a vital food source, supporting the food chain for both herbivores and powerful predators alike. With an average rainfall of 30 to 40 inches per year, primarily from November to May, the Serengeti woodlands provide essential resources for the region's flora and fauna. The rainy season brings lush grasslands and shrubbery, offering food for herbivores like giraffes and buffalo. However, climate change is altering rainfall patterns, leading to extended droughts. Unpredictable rains force these animals to travel further in search of water and food, increasing competition. This challenge becomes even more evident during the dry season when resources dwindle. Buffalo herds compete over the last patches of green grass, while giraffes use their height to browse on treetops. With rising daytime temperatures, conserving energy grows more difficult. These shifts in rainfall cycles impact not only the Serengeti woodlands, but also extend to the Masai Mara, requiring herbivores to adapt to an increasingly harsh and unstable environment. The Serengeti woodlands, a rugged and untamed land, is where the African elephant stands as a symbol of strength and adaptability. Standing 10 to 13 feet tall and weighing up to 13,000 pounds, the African elephant towers over the plains, acting as a gentle giant that contributes to the ecosystem's balance. Over 5 million years of evolution have left a unique mark on its body. Large, fan-like ears that efficiently dissipate heat under the intense Serengeti sun. Living in a harsh tropical environment, African elephants travel in small herds, crossing the Serengeti woodlands in search of water and food. During the dry season, they seek out rivers like the Grumeti or dig to create temporary water holes, not only for themselves, but for other species that rely on these resources. The vegetation in the Serengeti woodlands, including iconic trees like acacia and commiphora, provides essential nutrition for elephants. An elephant consumes an average of 300 pounds of food each day, sustaining its massive body while also creating more grassland space for other animals. Every step they take carves pathways through the woods, fostering the growth of low-lying plants and vegetation and providing shelter for many smaller species. However, climate change is adding new challenges. Extended droughts and irregular rainfall force elephants to search further afield, intensifying competition within the food chain. Yet, the presence of African elephants remains crucial, as they play a vital role in sustaining the nutrient cycle. Elephant dung serves as a natural fertilizer, encouraging vegetation growth and ensuring that the Serengeti woodlands and Masai Mara remain thriving kingdoms of wildlife. In the Serengeti, dense grasslands and trees like acacia and commiphora create a lush green paradise. The African buffalo, standing tall amidst nature with their curved, hard horns like natural helmets, serve as natural defenders, ready to face predators like lions. These strong horns symbolize the power of the buffalo, enabling them to survive intense battles for survival. Within each herd, powerful individuals lead, forming a living fortress that deters predators. During the day, when the sun is high, buffalo seek shade under large trees to escape the intense heat. When in need of food, they move as a large group to extensive grasslands, not only sustaining their diet, but also managing the vegetation. With the ability to consume up to 35 pounds of grass daily, buffalo herds play a crucial role in regulating the vegetation of the Serengeti woodlands. They graze on grass and shrubs, clearing space for smaller plants and encouraging biodiversity. Their movement carves pathways and open areas where smaller species can take shelter, helping to maintain the wild ecosystem structure of the Serengeti. Buffaloes are not only caretakers of the grasslands, they also serve as an essential food source within the food chain. While adult buffalo face few threats due to their size and strength, the young are often targeted by hyenas and lions. As the dry season sets in and water sources gradually deplete, migrating herds are drawn to the few remaining waterholes. Amid the Serengeti woodlands, small rivers and swamps become not only lifelines, but also suspenseful stages where predators lie in wait. This is when the hunts unfold, with skilled hunters hidden within the grass, patiently watching for the perfect moment. The dry, dusty ground and the sound of heavy breathing heighten the tension. In the calm before the storm, the swamp becomes a battleground, where each creature fights not only for survival, but also to maintain the delicate balance of the Serengeti. These predators, beyond their strength, rely on endurance and adaptability to overcome the relentless and ever-changing challenges of nature. Amid the wild landscape of the Serengeti woodlands, the spotted hyena rises as a master of survival, leaving its mark on the pulse of this ecosystem. With over 22 million years of evolution, the spotted hyena stands as a testament to resilience and adaptability. They have endured geological ages with powerful jaws, cohesive packs, and flexible hunting strategies. During the dry season, when the earth cracks and rivers run low, wildebeest and zebras gather around scarce waterholes, creating a rare feast for predators. Every step of the spotted hyena reflects the certainty of the pack. Living in large clans of up to 80 members, where females lead, this social structure not only maintains order, but forms a fortified community against lurking dangers. In hunting, spotted hyenas use group tactics to apply pressure, especially at night, when darkness becomes an ally for relentless pursuits. With a top speed of up to 35 miles per hour, they are tireless chasers, covering long distances to seize every opportunity. Equipped with a powerful bite force reaching 1,100 pounds per square inch, spotted hyenas make the most of every carcass. Not only skilled hunters, they also scavenge, often taking kills from lions and other predators, ensuring no part of a meal is wasted. Each meal sustains their survival and contributes to the Serengeti's balance, where every move of the spotted hyena embodies the wild harmony and fierce determination of nature. With an estimated 3,000 lions, the Serengeti boasts one of the highest lion densities in the world. The Serengeti woodlands, with its open grasslands and sparse forests, is a hunting paradise for the East African lion. Dubbed the king of predators in this ecosystem, the East African lion has evolved over 2 million years, developing an optimal physique for surviving and hunting across the vast grasslands interspersed with low tree clusters. Adult East African lions are formidable hunters with impressive size. Males weigh up to 500 pounds and measure between 8 and 10 feet in length, while females are lighter, ranging from 260 to 400 pounds. The male's thick manes act like a suit of armor, providing protection in fights and symbolizing strength, commanding attention in the harsh environment. Each day, lions consume 10 to 15 pounds of meat. Rather than long sprints, they favor ambush tactics, relying on sophisticated hunting strategies. The Serengeti woodlands, with scattered trees and open grasslands, provide an ideal environment for them to lie in wait for prey. With short burst speeds reaching 50 miles per hour, lion pride can quickly close in on large prey like wildebeests and zebras. They use surrounding tactics, superior muscle power, and sharp teeth to subdue and take down prey. Yet challenges are ever present. Lions face fierce competition from spotted hyenas, who also hunt in groups and won't hesitate to contest a meal with any rival. This rivalry is part of the food chain, helping to maintain balance within the vast ecosystem. The East African lion is currently classified as vulnerable by the IUCN due to human encroachment and increasing conflicts. Their decline threatens the entire Serengeti ecosystem, as they are not only apex predators, but also an ecological emblem. Their presence is a vivid testament to the continuous cycle of life and the enduring resilience of Serengeti's natural world. The Serengeti woodlands stretch endlessly. Here, the East African cheetah races across the grasslands, like a flash of light that blazes briefly before vanishing. The vast landscape, with tall grass and scattered shrubs, becomes the perfect stage for the cheetah to showcase its remarkable speed. 3 million years of evolution have shaped its lean, speed-optimized body, designed for agility over strength. Every movement of the East African cheetah is a marvel of grace and precision. The life of the East African cheetah is distinct from other predators. They don't roar like lions or live in large pride. Instead, male cheetahs often form small coalitions to defend territory, while females raise their cubs alone, teaching them essential hunting skills until they're ready to fend for themselves. When a soft chirp or gentle call sounds across the grasslands, it reflects a subtle connection that transcends the mighty roar of the lion, creating a magical silence in the wild landscape. As the sun rises high, the cheetah leverages its advantage, stealthily approaching its prey through the tall grass. In an instant, it unleashes a powerful sprint, reaching 60 miles per hour in just 3 seconds. Each stride beats like a drum, with its heart and muscles working intensely, propelling it forward with extraordinary force. The cheetah can reach up to 70 miles per hour, though it can only maintain this speed for a brief 300 to 500 yards before needing to stop. Its long tail acts as a rudder, allowing quick directional changes to pursue its prey with flawless precision. Hunting is a race against time. The cheetah lacks the endurance for prolonged chases. Sometimes, if unsuccessful, the cheetah must pause, abandoning its prey to recover and avoid exhaustion under the relentless Serengeti sun. Situated at an elevation of about 5,000 feet, Loliondo Rangelands experiences a semi-arid climate, with temperatures ranging from 50 degrees Fahrenheit at night to 85 degrees Fahrenheit during the day. Nestled between Serengeti National Park and the Ngorongoro Conservation Area, Loliondo unfolds like an endless landscape. The expansive, dry terrain is full of vitality, supported by resilient grasses like Themeda triandra and Setaria, which anchor the soil and protect against erosion. For wildebeests, zebras, and Thompson's gazelles, Loliondo is a crucial resting point along their arduous migration journey. Small streams wind through the grasslands, especially valuable during the dry season when water sources in the Serengeti become scarce. Here, herds gather to recharge for the journey ahead. Loliondo serves not only as a buffer zone for life, but also as a hub for natural balance. Wild animals and Maasai livestock coexist, sharing the vast grasslands. The Loliondo Rangelands, with its open grasslands and minimal obstacles, provides an ideal environment for the Thompson's gazelle, a small yet agile antelope of the Serengeti. Here, herds of gazelles, ranging from a few dozen to several hundred individuals, migrate annually alongside wildebeests and zebras. This journey brings them to fresh grazing lands, not only for food, but also to escape predation pressure in their previous territories. Standing at a modest height of 22 to 26 inches at the shoulder and weighing between 26 and 40 pounds, the Thompson's gazelle is marked by a light brown coat with a distinctive black stripe running along its sides. Standing at a modest height of 22 to 26 inches at the shoulder and weighing between 26 and 40 pounds, the Thomson's gazelle is marked by a light brown coat with a distinctive black stripe running along its sides. Their large eyes and long ears are always alert, ready to signal any threat. Living in herds offers a strategic advantage. Within the group, individuals can quickly warn each other, creating a natural defense line across the vast grasslands. Loliondo rangelands serves as an open stage, where short grass and low shrubs cover much of the landscape, allowing gazelles to spot and evade predators like cheetahs and hyenas easily. Their diet is simple, yet effective, consisting mainly of short grasses and some shrubs, which sustain them in this expansive, water-scarce environment during the dry season. The Loliondo rangelands are also an ecological paradise for the Grant's gazelle. Standing between 30 to 36 inches at the shoulder and weighing from 100 to 165 pounds. These gazelles sport a distinctive light brown coat, a white underbelly, and a black stripe along their back, making them stand out on the savanna. With a flexible body and strong legs, Grant's gazelles are well equipped to handle the challenges here, where water is scarce and grass grows sparsely. Living in small groups or complex social structures, this species finds greater safety and survival potential in cooperation. Grant's gazelles can reach speeds up to 50 miles per hour, enabling them to escape the claws of dangerous predators like lions and cheetahs. Their long, curved horns are a defining feature, especially in males. During the breeding season, mature males showcase their strength, defending territories to attract females. The Loliondo rangelands may be challenging, but they also offer opportunities for Grant's gazelles to hone their speed and quick directional shifts to evade threats. With a flexible digestive system, they can easily switch between grass and shrubs when food sources dwindle, a survival strategy that contributes to the ecological balance of this region. When the migrating herds arrive on the grasslands, bringing the promise of green pastures, the relentless chase begins. The plains seem increasingly barren. Livestock grazing areas expand, reducing the availability of natural prey. During the dry season, as every sip of water and each mile of grass becomes scarce, predators face intense pressure. With no other choice, they compete fiercely for each meal in the vast but unforgiving Loliondo. Loliondo rangelands, where life and death quietly intertwine with every movement of the great predators. In the semi-arid Loliondo rangelands, vast grasslands blend with low shrubs. Here, the East African lion has adapted perfectly to the harsh environment, not only in its hunting methods, but also in its physical traits. Lions in Loliondo have evolved thinner coats and lighter manes, allowing them to dissipate heat efficiently in the intense semi-desert sun. This adaptation reduces their need for water, a rare and precious resource. In this expansive land, where prey is sparse and water limited, East African lions have had to expand their territory, moving continuously in search of food. Each pride covers more ground compared to its counterparts in wetter regions. Continuously searching for their main prey includes drought-adapted animals like Grant's gazelle and wildebeest. Hunting behavior has shifted significantly. At night, when temperatures are cooler, conditions are ideal for the lion's major hunts. Lionesses lead the pride in complex strategies to encircle prey. During the heat of the day, when lions retreat to the shade, they use ambush tactics to stealthily approach their target, leveraging the wind to mask their scent, creating a deadly surprise for the unsuspecting. In the harsh dry season, as water sources dwindle, Loliondo lions can survive by extracting water from the body fluids of their prey, allowing them to endure without traveling far in search of water. This adaptation provides a survival advantage, maintaining their status as apex predators, even in the harshest conditions of the Loliondo rangelands. In the semi-arid Loliondo rangelands, spotted hyenas are seen as warriors of the night. Nightfall is their ally, enabling them to hunt in cooler temperatures, conserving water and energy amid the dry, scorching daytime heat. Their cunning and endurance are at their peak, as hyena clans can travel over 6 miles each night in search of food. Not merely predators, spotted hyenas are also nature's cleanup crew. They can consume nearly the entirety of a carcass, from tough bones to sinewy tissue, acting as natural recyclers for the ecosystem. When food is scarce, hyenas form strong packs, sometimes competing with lions for carrion, their direct rivals. Their teamwork and coordination enable them to control, scavenge, and secure food sources, especially as water grows scarce. When chasing down Thompson's gazelles or zebras, spotted hyenas exhibit a masterful hunting rhythm, maintaining their stamina until their prey tires. In these pursuits, they shift direction with ease and coordinate seamlessly, turning each hunt into a tense and dramatic display of survival instinct across the expansive Loliondo plains. Stretching out like an endless canvas of wide grasslands and low hills, the Loliondo rangelands is a place where the Maasai community and their livestock coexist with the wild. Herds of cattle, sheep, and goats are like specks on the rustic landscape, wandering in search of each precious blade of green grass. Yet this land also bears the weight of pressure. Population growth has made grazing a challenging equation, and the once abundant green patches quickly dwindle under hundreds of hooves, diminishing the ecosystem's vitality. The Maasai's traditional wisdom still shines through, guiding them to move their livestock seasonally, allowing the grasslands time to regenerate. With resilience in their eyes, they patiently wait for the young grass to return after grazing. To balance this, ecotourism has emerged as a new source of livelihood, respecting traditions while nurturing the land. Under the relentless sun, scavenger birds soar across the sky, serving as nature's cleanup crew. With sharp eyes scanning for signs of life's end, they cleanse the Loliondo landscape of potential diseases by clearing animal remains. In recent years, however, challenges have intensified. Each carcass has become essential for their survival in this harsh, arid environment. In the vast skies of the Loliondo rangelands, the tawny eagle glides, casting a shadow over the sunlit grasslands below. Its tawny brown feathers blend seamlessly with the semi-arid landscape, creating a perfect camouflage, allowing this predator to remain hidden among dry shrubs and silver-gray grass. Its dense plumage protects it from the scorching heat of the day and the chill at night, optimizing survival in a world where only the strong prevail. From hundreds of feet above, its sharp eyes scan the land, detecting the smallest movements below, each glance a potential strike. This eagle's power comes not only from endurance, but also from speed. In a swift dive, the tawny eagle plummets like an arrow, targeting small prey such as hares or young antelope with precision. Its sharp talons and strong hooked beak make quick work of its prey. Loliondo is a challenging land. During the dry season, when water and food become scarce, the tawny eagle's resilience shines. It feeds on a diverse diet, from rodents and small birds to the remains left by other predators, maintaining its essential role in the ecosystem as a cleanup specialist that prevents disease and sustains balance. Under the scorching sun, the white-headed vulture circles, its keen eyes piercing the air, scanning for lifeless prey. As a natural scavenger, it is often among the first to arrive at the feast, diving down for the remaining soft meat before larger scavengers appear. The white-headed vulture's remarkable vision reaches beyond nearby distances. Traveling up to 6 miles in a single day, it searches for food with keen sight and strong wings, soaring over the Loliondo grasslands. Meanwhile, Ripple's vulture, also known as Ripple's griffon vulture, soars above as a silent guardian of the still expanse. In the thin air of high altitudes, this vulture breathes easily thanks to a unique lung structure, allowing it the stamina to survey the land below. Its record-breaking flight altitude of 37,000 feet makes it the world's highest flying bird. Ripple's vulture lives in flocks, gathering around carcasses and rarely hunting alone. This social behavior aids in food location and increases survival odds in this food-scarce region. Their cooperation and strength during feeding allow them to maximize scarce resources. Yet, challenges go beyond nature's obstacles. Ripple's vulture is currently listed as endangered by the International Union for Conservation of Nature, IUCN. Threats like illegal hunting and habitat loss have pushed this vulture toward extinction. Conservation efforts, including population monitoring and restrictions on toxic chemicals, aim to secure a safe haven for this noble cleanup species. Kopjes, massive granite outcrops, rise quietly from the Serengeti ecosystem, resembling resilient oases within an endless sea of grasslands. Formed millions of years ago, these ancient rock formations emerge from the earth, carrying traces of time. Ranging from a few feet to several hundred feet in height, kopjes provide the perfect refuge for animals seeking shelter from the intense sun and a haven from predators. Surrounded by low grass, kopjes help manage rainwater flow, preserving precious moisture for the surrounding vegetation, especially during the harsh dry season. These rock islands serve not only as shelters but also as rare green lifelines amid arid land, supporting the Serengeti ecosystem's survival. They house resilient species, playing a crucial role in maintaining biodiversity across the vast grasslands. Kopjes, scattered like isolated fortresses across the Serengeti, are where rock hyraxes have established their secure lives. On high ledges and hidden crevices, rock hyraxes elude the gaze of formidable predators like leopards and eagles. With specialized footpads and sweat glands for gripping slippery surfaces, these creatures move gracefully over the rocks as natural mountaineers. Though small and seemingly inconspicuous, rock hyraxes have sturdy, tusk-like incisors, reminiscent of their distant relatives, the elephants. These teeth help them chew through tough leaves and bark under Serengeti's blazing heat. Measuring only 12 to 20 inches long and weighing up to 12 pounds, their brown-gray fur blends seamlessly with the rocks, as if they were a part of the timeless kopjes themselves. Rock hyraxes live in groups that can reach up to 80 individuals. Their strong social bonds allow them to survive through cooperation, remaining vigilant to any movement or sound that may signal danger. Each member constantly watches, as even the shadow of an eagle above can spell threat. Amid the majestic kopjes of the Serengeti, leopards have become masters of stealth. They make expert use of crevices and natural caves to shield themselves from the intense daytime heat and hunt silently in the darkness of night. The kopjes provide not only shelter, but also an ideal vantage point from which leopards can observe prey at a distance and evade threats. This hunting prowess has been honed over millions of years of evolution, making the leopard one of the most skilled hunters among the big cats. The leopard's powerful body structure is a marvel of adaptation. Measuring between 5 to 7 feet in length and weighing 100 to 200 pounds, this large cat sports a pale yellow coat with black spots, providing ideal camouflage within the rocky and bushy landscape of the kopjes. As a solitary predator, the leopard employs a stealthy approach, silently stalking its prey before launching a swift, unexpected attack when the target is least alert. Each leap from above is a powerful strike, capable of taking down anything from small antelope to large birds. The leopard's climbing ability is exceptional, thanks to its strong muscles and sharp claws, allowing it to easily hoist prey into tall trees or deep rock crevices. This strategy keeps its food secure from competitors like the spotted hyena and lion. Amid the majestic rocks of the Serengeti's kopjes, small lion prides, typically consisting of just 5 to 10 members, survive and thrive within the harsh limitations of this environment. Unlike the vast open grasslands, this rocky terrain offers limited space and scarce food resources. Yet, these challenges have shaped a unique survival strategy for the lions here. Lions in kopjes use the rocky terrain for hiding and ambushing prey. From high rocky vantage points, they observe and wait for migrating antelope herds or other prey to come near. Instead of charging across open grasslands, they move stealthily among the rocks, ready to leap down unexpectedly for a higher success rate in hunting. The kopjes provide not only ambush points, but also safe spots for rearing cubs. Lionesses choose secluded rock cracks to hide their cubs, shielding them from predators and the harsh midday sun. This unique rocky environment supports their adaptability, helping the lions sustain and protect their pride, even in the challenging kopje terrain. The Serengeti swamps, concentrated around major rivers like the Grumeti and Mara, serve as natural reservoirs amidst the dry landscape. These wetlands retain moisture and water even as surrounding grasslands and woodlands dry out during the dry season. They play a critical role, attracting migratory and resident animals alike by providing a stable water source. The Serengeti swamps are more than just wetland areas, they are biodiversity hubs. Tall shrubs and thick grasses offer hiding spots for large mammals, shielding them from predators. This lush environment creates a vibrant ecological portrait of a thriving Serengeti, helping maintain the natural balance through the harsh dry season. The Serengeti swamps are also a haven for the Maasai giraffe. The abundant year-round water here enables them to stay hydrated without traveling far, unlike in drier regions. With plentiful food and constant water, Maasai giraffes focus on foraging for acacia trees and tall shrubs, essential nutrition for their large bodies. Standing between 15 to 18 feet tall, they have a significant advantage, easily surveying their surroundings for predators from afar, enhancing their survival. Their long, powerful legs allow them to traverse soft and marshy swamp terrain easily and also serve as a formidable defense. The rear legs of a Maasai giraffe are powerful enough to deliver a kick that can seriously injure a predator, providing effective self-defense when threatened. During the rainy season, when the swamps are at their lushest, Maasai giraffes often concentrate on reproduction. The dense swamp areas provide an ideal setting for birthing, ensuring safety and protection for newborns from potential threats. Shortly after birth, calves can stand and follow their mothers, increasing their chances of survival in the challenging swamp environment. Spanning the Serengeti swamps, the African sacred ibis finds a promised land in the shallow waters and abundant vegetation. This environment is ideal for exploiting diverse food sources, from fish and insects to various invertebrates. Their flexible survival skills allow the sacred ibis to adapt when food becomes scarce, particularly during the dry season, prompting them to seek new water sources. Sacred ibis flocks play a crucial role in maintaining communal bird safety in the swamps. During the breeding season, they gather in large groups, building nests from branches and grass in dense bushes or low trees to protect their eggs from predators. Their flocking behavior helps detect threats quickly and increases the protection of young birds. The Serengeti swamps provide an ideal realm for herons, offering fresh water and a rich ecosystem. With graceful strides on their long legs, grey herons, black-headed herons, and great egrets quietly hunt with sharp beaks. They search for prey beneath clear waters, where fish, amphibians, and insects that make a small misstep become their meal. Each heron species has a unique hunting strategy. Their grey and white plumage blends with shadows from trees and tall grasses, helping them remain unnoticed by prey and predators alike. The swamp's uneven, waterlogged terrain allows herons to exploit food sources with minimal disruption. Their long legs and strong talons act like anchors in soft soil, keeping them steady on wet, muddy ground. They stand still, patiently waiting, eyes fixed on the water's surface. Then, with a sudden strike, their beaks pierce the water like a flash, causing a brief ripple. This wait and ambush technique is energy efficient and perfectly suited for the swamp environment where food is concentrated around flooded areas. Perhaps the true silent rulers of the Serengeti swamps are the hippos. In the waterlogged areas, large groups of hippos can be seen basking in the tranquil waters where nature provides them with an endless source of life. With massive bodies stretching 10 to 16 feet and weighing up to 4,500 pounds, hippos are among the most powerful creatures here. They spend most daylight hours submerged in the cool waters, with only their eyes and ears exposed, observing their surroundings. The swamp's waters offer not only cooling relief, but also shield hippos from the harsh sun, protecting their thick skin, which secretes a red, blood-like fluid to guard against bacteria and UV rays. As night falls, hippos leave their familiar waters. The herd moves ashore to seek nutrient-rich food, primarily tender grass and shrubs that help them maintain health in this harsh environment. On average, they consume up to 80 pounds of grass each night, but only in the late hours, once other animals have found shelter. This timing allows hippos to reduce competition for food and conserve energy under the intense daytime heat. In this world, hippo strength is formidable. With a bite force reaching 1,800 pounds per square inch, they can intimidate any intruder. Their tusks, extending up to 16 inches, are powerful weapons, ready to defend their water territories. Herds of 10 to 30 form a tightly knit social structure, where dominant males not only control water access, but also safeguard females from potential threats. Yet, hippos serve more than just as massive presences in this ecosystem. They carve pathways through small streams, creating routes for smaller species and sustaining life for the entire swamp ecosystem. Stretching along the Grumeti River, the western corridor of the Serengeti is a lifeline, where expansive grasslands and sparse woodlands blend with riverside swamps. Here, the river flow and rich vegetation make this land irresistible to wildlife seeking survival through the dry season. Each year, this region receives between 20 and 30 inches of rainfall, mainly during the short rainy season in November and the long rains from March to May. These rains rejuvenate the land, keeping the grass and vegetation around the Grumeti River lush and green, a critical water source for wildebeests on their migratory journey. The landscape becomes a living natural canvas, with layers of interwoven vegetation providing ideal shelter for both herbivores and predators, like lions and Nile crocodiles. Under the golden sun, this region resembles a wild stage, where survival struggles unfold continuously, from turbulent rivers to vast grasslands. During the dry season, as other rivers dwindle, the Grumeti River becomes a magnet for migrating wildlife. Massive herds of wildebeests, zebras, and antelopes flock to its cool waters for hydration and sustenance. The river maintains humidity and supports lush riverside vegetation year-round, creating a fertile habitat for species reliant on its abundant resources. Lurking within the river are silent and formidable predators, Nile crocodiles. Reaching lengths of up to 18 feet and weighing as much as 1,500 pounds, Nile crocodiles are among the largest on the planet, known for their deadly ambush-style hunting. During migration season, as millions of wildebeests and zebras cross the river, Nile crocodiles lie in wait, taking advantage of the moment to strike swiftly and store energy for the lean months ahead. When a wildebeest or zebra makes a misstep, the Nile crocodile lunges with sharp teeth and a bite force of up to 5,000 psi, several times stronger than a tiger's bite. Smaller prey can be subdued in a single snap. For larger animals, crocodiles employ the death roll technique, grasping the prey and spinning it in the water to break it into pieces, often sharing with other crocodiles nearby. But the Great Migration is more than just a journey filled with peril. The spectacular scene of this mass movement unfolds as vast herds of migrating animals flock to the promised land of fresh grass and rain. The Western Corridor, a confluence of rivers, riverside woodlands, and vast waterlogged grasslands, offers ideal sustenance, providing lush vegetation for thousands of wildebeests, zebras, and other large animals as migration season begins. With the rainy season ending, May signals the start of the trek toward the Grumeti River. Here, as the herds arrive, the river's flow maintains moisture, nurturing tender grass and shrubs. A rich feast awaits. By June, these large herds pause at the riverbanks, seeking temporary refuge. With the Grumeti River full of lurking Nile crocodiles, this river crossing becomes a grueling survival test. Weak or less fortunate individuals may fall prey to these underwater predators. Additionally, the dry season's dwindling water supply causes exhaustion for many, adding to the journey's harshness. The wildebeest migration is not only a survival instinct, but a synchrony with the ecosystem. Traveling in large herds, wildebeests form a natural shield against dangerous predators like lions, leopards, and spotted hyenas. This unity not only offers protection, but also enhances their ability to locate and share the Western Corridor's abundant resources. The death of some individuals in the migration becomes life for others. Wildebeest carcasses floating in the river become a feast for crocodiles and further sustenance for scavenging birds, creating a sustainable nutrient cycle along the Grumeti. The annual journey leaves a significant ecological impact. Thick layers of dung enrich the soil, encouraging strong grass growth, which feeds other herbivores. This ecological cycle sustains life and prevents soil degradation, preserving the richness of Serengeti's grasslands and wetlands. Northern Serengeti and Masai Mara, the final leg of the Great Migration, reaching into Kenya. This region, a mosaic of expansive grasslands, low woodlands, and the powerful flow of the Mara River, offers a vibrant landscape that is both abundant and unforgiving. With an average rainfall of 35 to 40 inches from November to May, the area sustains steady moisture, guaranteeing year-round food sources for the migrating herds of wildebeests and zebras as they complete the last stretch of their journey. When zebra herds reach northern Serengeti and Masai Mara, they benefit from the fresh green grass nourished by the short rains from November to December. This journey requires exceptional navigational and memory skills to locate water and food sources. Zebras follow traditional migration routes passed down through generations, demonstrating strong instincts and their ability to exploit the best grazing areas, avoiding barren lands that could lead to exhaustion. In northern Serengeti and Masai Mara, zebras find temporary shelter in scattered acacia woodlands. These densely vegetated areas obscure the view of predators, allowing the herds to move more safely across open areas. The combination of woodlands and lush green grasslands creates ideal conditions for zebras to restore their strength, making it an opportune time for breeding. Newborn foals quickly adapt to life on the move. Within hours of birth, they can stand and follow the herd, a critical survival skill in this perilous environment. The migration drives wildebeest northward, compelling them to cross the formidable Mara River to reach the lush pastures of Masai Mara and northern Serengeti. As the rains end in May, the parched grasslands of southern Serengeti push wildebeests northward in search of fresh grazing. Each individual in the herd must face the dangers of this nearly 500-mile journey. From July to October, hundreds of thousands of wildebeests and zebras congregate along the Mara River. Here, Nile crocodiles await, lurking beneath the fast-moving water. Facing their biggest challenge yet, adult wildebeests lead the charge into the river, creating an opportunity for the weaker and younger members to cross more safely. Crossings are typically timed for when river levels are at their lowest, reducing the risk of drowning and minimizing exposure to crocodile attacks. The migration of wildebeests and zebras into northern Serengeti and Masai Mara is an unmissable opportunity for lions, the apex predators of the food chain here. In this open, expansive landscape with few hiding spots, lionesses often band together in hunting groups, increasing their success rate up to 40% through coordinated attacks. Every hunt is a synchronized display, as they quietly drive prey into disadvantageous positions before launching a final blow. Lions take advantage of the rugged terrain and cooler times of day, early morning or late evening, when prey is less alert. In areas with sparse vegetation, their tawny coats blend with the tall grass, minimizing detection. This is when lions reach peak hunting efficiency, conserving energy and securing crucial nutrition. Adult male lions play a protective role, guarding territory from other predators like leopards and spotted hyenas, which are formidable competitors. Confrontations with spotted hyenas are frequent due to shared territories and food sources. Thanks to their superior strength and size, lions push back rivals, asserting dominance in the food chain and conserving resources within their domain. In this fiercely competitive environment, cheetahs avoid establishing fixed territories and instead adapt by moving away from areas with high lion and spotted hyena populations. This minimizes unnecessary confrontations and increases their chances of successful hunts. Particularly during the early weeks of their cubs' lives, cheetah mothers continuously change hiding spots, often concealing their young in tall grasses to avoid detection. When the cubs reach 5 to 6 months, they are introduced to hunting skills through small prey-chasing exercises, preparing them for independent life. Cheetahs are well aware that their speed is both an advantage and a limitation. As a result, they often bypass more challenging prey like adult wildebeests or zebras. Instead, they use their exceptional speed to chase down smaller animals, such as Thompson's gazelles and impalas, which they can more easily catch and overpower. The intense heat of northern Serengeti and Masai Mara shapes the cheetah's hunting schedule. They primarily hunt in the early morning and late afternoon to avoid dehydration and steer clear of other predators, who typically hunt at night and dusk. In this survival game, cheetahs target weak, young, or isolated prey, minimizing injury risk and conserving energy to maintain their place in the ecosystem. The fight for survival in the wild is always intense. The line between life and death is as thin as a thread. But that's not the whole story. Whether predator or prey, wild animals must not only battle each other for survival, but also face challenges posed by human activity. The Serengeti, a vast and majestic wilderness, is now grappling with severe challenges, from climate change to human pressures. Over the past 3 decades, average temperatures in the Serengeti have risen by 1.8 to 2.5 degrees Fahrenheit, causing unpredictable shifts between rainy and dry seasons. The dry season has grown longer, and rains now fall erratically, depleting water sources and vegetation, and thrusting species like the wildebeest into a fight for survival. Their population has decreased by 10% in recent years, as food sources become scarce, affecting reproductive rates among zebras and impalas. Moreover, grasslands are vanishing as erosion and desertification intensify. A 2024 report indicates that 15% of the Serengeti's grasslands and wetlands have severely degraded, threatening species like giraffes and Thompson's gazelles. If this trend continues, Serengeti grasslands could lose over 20% of their area within the next 2 decades. Human-wildlife conflict is also on the rise. Population growth in Tanzania and Kenya has escalated the demand for farmland around the Serengeti, converting grasslands into cultivated land and blocking critical migration routes for numerous species. Villagers face frequent confrontations with elephants and buffalo that wander onto farmland seeking food and water during the dry season. The Serengeti ecosystem, one of the world's natural heritage sites, is facing immense challenges. This is not just Africa's land. It is a global heritage, a precious part of nature that we are all responsible for protecting. Things are changing too fast, and the negative impacts are growing. Nature is calling for help. The Serengeti ecosystem is now witnessing powerful conservation efforts aimed at safeguarding the migration and natural habitats of its wildlife. Governments and organizations like WWF have established migration corridors and buffer zones around the Serengeti, allowing animals like wildebeests and zebras to move freely without obstructions from farms or human conflict. By 2023, protected corridor areas expanded by 15%, facilitating easier migration routes for these herds between Serengeti and Masai Mara. In tandem, projects to restore native vegetation are underway to rejuvenate degraded grasslands. Approximately 10,000 acres have been restored, providing a lush habitat for giraffes and Thomson's gazelles. Importantly, collaboration with local communities is a key component of these efforts. According to WWF, more than 5,000 locals have participated in conservation awareness workshops, gaining a deeper understanding of their role in maintaining this precious ecosystem. Amid ongoing efforts, the revival of African elephants in the Serengeti is a truly inspiring conservation story. After decades of struggling against poaching and habitat loss, African elephant populations suffered a dramatic decline. However, since 2023, strict legal measures enacted by the governments of Tanzania and Kenya have significantly reduced poaching, with stricter penalties for illegal ivory trade. Local communities have also become actively involved in preservation efforts. Organizations such as WWF and the African Wildlife Foundation have launched educational programs, helping locals appreciate the ecological and tourism value of elephants. Since 2020, Serengeti has utilized drones and surveillance cameras, cutting poaching incidents by 70%. By 2023, the elephant population had grown by 15%, reaching around 6,000 individuals. This success not only protects wildlife, but also boosts ecotourism, providing additional income for local communities. The restoration of the African elephant population in the Serengeti is not only a conservation success, but a testament to the power of unity and perseverance between humans and nature. Conserving the Serengeti ecosystem is a global responsibility that requires everyone's involvement. Raise awareness, refuse wildlife products, engage in ecotourism, and support conservation organizations. Every small action helps preserve this precious natural heritage for future generations. If you've had the chance to witness the awe-inspiring migration and thrilling hunts in the Serengeti, feel free to share your experiences in the comments below. Sharing stories about Africa's grand natural wonder inspires and motivates ongoing conservation efforts, ensuring the ecosystem remains vibrant for future generations. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and ring the notification bell to join us on more magical adventures. Or keep following the survival journeys of Savannah wildlife with Wild Savannah, the migration journey and challenges in the land of predators, and Wild Kalahari, challenges in the land of predators.